How small daily habits create big life changes. It's easy to believe that major life changes come from big, dramatic actions. We imagine people achieving success because of one defining moment, landing a dream job, discovering a hidden talent, or having a life-changing realization. But in reality, real change happens in the small, everyday decisions we make. The things we do consistently, even in the smallest ways, shape our future more than any single event ever could. Think of it like this. A tiny drop of water, on its own, may seem insignificant. But when those drops fall consistently over time, they can carve through stone. The same principle applies to our habits. The power of small habits. Habits are the foundation of who we become. Every choice we make, no matter how small, sets us on a path, either toward growth or stagnation. A 1% improvement every day may not seem like much, but over time, it compounds into massive progress. Imagine two people with identical skills and resources. One commits to reading for just 10 minutes a day. The other doesn't. Over a year, that's 3,650 minutes of learning. The difference between staying the same and gaining new knowledge, new perspectives, and new opportunities. Change doesn't require grand gestures. It requires small, intentional habits done over and over again. How small habits create lasting change. First, habits shape identity, not just results. One of the most important aspects of habits is that they don't change what you do. They change who you believe you are. A person who reads every day becomes a reader. A person who exercises regularly becomes an active person. A person who saves a little each month becomes financially responsible. It's not just about the outcome. It's about how these small habits shape your identity. When you make small daily choices, you reinforce who you are becoming. Second, small changes are easier to maintain. Big, drastic changes are exciting at first, but they often burn out quickly. When we try to change everything at once, it becomes overwhelming. But small habits are easy to maintain because they fit naturally into our lives. Instead of committing to an hour-long workout every day, start with 5 minutes of movement. Instead of cutting out all unhealthy food overnight, start by adding one healthy meal a day. These micro adjustments make the process sustainable and set you up for long-term success. Third, the compound effect works in your favor. The power of habits lies in their ability to compound over time. Think of a plane that shifts its course by just 1 degree. At first, the difference is unnoticeable. But over miles and miles, that tiny shift results in a completely different destination. This applies to life too. 1 extra glass of water a day leads to better hydration, energy, and skin health over time. Writing 1 page a day results in an entire book in a year. Practicing gratitude for a minute each morning rewires your brain for positivity. Small efforts may not feel significant today, but their long-term impact is undeniable. How to build small habits that stick. If small habits lead to big changes, how can you make them part of your daily life? Here are 3 simple strategies. 1. Start tiny. Many people fail at building habits because they start too big. Instead of committing to 30 minutes of meditation, start with 1 deep breath. Instead of running a mile, put on your running shoes and step outside. Make the habit so small that it feels impossible to fail. Once it becomes part of your routine, you can naturally expand it. 2. Anchor it to something you already do. The best way to build a new habit is to attach it to an existing one. After brushing your teeth, say one positive affirmation. Before drinking coffee, read one page of a book. When getting into bed, reflect on one good thing from the day. By linking a new habit to a routine you already have, it becomes effortless over time. 3. Track progress and celebrate small wins. Even small progress is progress. Keep a habit tracker or write down each day you complete a habit, no matter how small. Seeing progress builds momentum, and momentum keeps you going. Celebrate small victories too. Every time you show up for your habit, acknowledge it as a step toward lasting change. Final thoughts. Small steps lead to big results. It's easy to underestimate the power of small habits because their effects aren't immediate. But over time, they build the foundation for success, growth, and transformation. If you want to change your life, start small. Choose one tiny habit today, something so simple it feels almost effortless. And then keep going. The big changes you're looking for, they start right here, right now, with a single small step.